Hi everyone, it's Nikolai here again at IFX Expo in Dubai. It's day one. I'm joined by Damian Bunce, who's Chief Trading Officer at Exness. Damian, welcome.
Hi Nikolai, thank you. Welcome.
So I know it's day one, but I think you've had a chance already to meet some industry leaders, have some conversations. What's your impression of the event so far?
Look, I mean, I love coming to events like this. I think it's great to, not only, evaluate the competition, but also to meet up with industry peers, network a bit. So far, I feel this is a good, high quality, event, and I'm glad that we took the time and the, expense to properly, sponsor it.
Yeah, great. Your booths always look pretty awesome.
Yeah, I know. We know that what things look like in certain parts of the world are important. We're a big brand, we're a big broker, and so we want to make sure we're establishing ourselves, in the way we see ourselves.
Absolutely. So you've been at Exness for a while now. You're someone who came to Exness from Saxo Bank. How has your experience been at Exness, and kind of what are you looking forward to in the future?
Well, I've had a tremendous year at Exness. Obviously, it's a very dynamic organisation. You may have read about our philosophy and our principles, but we pivot around a scientific approach. So we have a lot of very clever people that are building algorithms and looking at mathematical models to do things in a better way. And we combine that with a very human approach. So we really care about our employees. We have Year of the Employee this year, where we focus our efforts on making sure that our staff are very happy. So it's a great blend of science and people and fast pace. So very happy here. Thank you.
And I know you guys focus a lot on trading. What makes Exness the leader in let's say, price discovery and execution when it comes to different market classes?
Well, look, you have to remember that the dynamics of execution are ultimately in the underlying models, the maths. How clever are you at being able to price and predict in markets across various asset classes, and that comes with fine-tuning, it comes with data, it comes with analysis, and it's in our DNA. We do a good job of that. But ultimately, all of that's nonsense if the product that you're providing to your clients is poorly serviced or is not delivered in a good, elegant way. So, from our perspective, I mean, the reason that we've had, tremendous volumes and that we are, the largest broker in the world in the retail space is because we focus very heavily on building excellent products, super tight spreads, fantastic sort of slippage levels, and and making sure that the client experience is the best in the industry.
And along with that, FinanceFeeds covers at least your monthly metrics that come out regularly. And I mean, it's just been record after record after record set. I guess my question is, how do you achieve such crazy volumes? Is it customer engagement? Is it education? Can you give us some insights into how you guys are sort of basically beating everybody when it comes to retail trading volumes?
Well, I can't give you the secret sauce entirely, but it is a combination of all those factors. I mean, you obviously need to have a good product. That's the starting point, and our product is excellent. If you want to appeal to sophisticated traders, they care in detail about speed, slippage, latency, spreads. I mean, all of these things have to be good. That's your starting point. We have a model, a third-party distribution model. We utilize, IBs all around the world to effectively, market our services. That's a great model. IBs are incentivized to obviously build close relationships with their clients, which means that they're loyal and long-term. And I think with Exness, we're there in times of crisis, and there are crises in the market when things happen. Our reputation is spotless, and that word gets around, and I think that helps us. Ultimately, word of mouth is a good marketing tool. So there is no sort of like silver bullet. I think you need in this industry, particularly it's competitive, to do a good job or an excellent job in every area.
Makes sense. What does Exness have in store for 2022? I guess maybe from a employee perspective, like you said, Exness takes care of its people.
Yes.
There was cars being given away years ago. I think last year all employees got a week off or something like that of holiday. So in terms of the employees and also in terms of products and services, what's coming down the pipe in 2022?
Well, as I said, this is the year of the employee for Exness. We tend to sort of pivot between sort of employees and then process, where we have more focus. And so, one example in Exness is we've extended the share program, so a lot more employees have a stake in the equity of the company. Obviously, we're a private company, but we have a scheme to achieve that. That's a big deal. We've increased the dividend this year, for all of those employees as well. So there's a financial benefit. In terms of like the range of health and welfare, and indeed mental health services, particularly given COVID, we've really stepped up in that area to make sure that we have people that can help for those people that have suffered during COVID. We have huge sort of entertainment programs for the wives, people that that kind of keep our lives running when they move to the island. There's plenty of services offered for them to make them happy and enjoy their lives, etc. So that side, as I said, is important, and we continue to focus on it. Lots of development and training. All of the employees in the company, for example, are being educated on crypto. So we're getting involved with various universities. University of Nicosia, for example, we have a special program with them that enables some of our staff to do an MSc in cryptocurrencies, and every employee, me included, needs to get upskilled in that area. Sure. But when we talk about sort of products ahead, the things that are on the immediate horizon is going to be a bigger and broader approach to crypto. I mean, we're already big crypto traders now. But we're increasing the range. We started to do that actually last year, but we're continuing that into this year. We are continuing to enhance functionality for clients, special advantages. So, for example, midpoint stop out, which we brought in place recently to help clients to maintain balances for longer. Custom stop out functionality to help those that don't want to protect some of their money. Those sort of aspects, continually innovating in that space there. Not to mention that's just the trading side. On the payment side, we continue to, if you like, improve the client experience, improve the number of payment gateways, the payment methods. I mean, it's a constant evolution. Exness is growing in the affiliate space. We're growing in terms of regions, new markets. We're in a hyper growth phase. I think last year 700 people were hired. We anticipate that we're going to hire another 700 this year. So far, as long as we keep doing the right things for our clients, I think the future's very, very bright.
That sounds very, very cool. And in terms of the regions where you are thinking of or are expanding, what would those regions be? Latin America, Africa, somewhere in Asia, if you could share.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned two areas. I mean, we're also increasing our licensing as well. So, South Africa is one example. Here in Dubai, our license application as a market maker is also, in process now. And we'll continue to sort of, increase, where we see, good opportunity. And at the moment, it's the markets actually that you mentioned.
Damian, thank you so much for joining us. I know you're a busy man. It's always a pleasure to speak with you, and good luck the rest of the way at the show and in 2022.
Thank you.
Thank you.